Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. Today you'll meet some lovely folks living at Beehive Homes and see why we call them America's greatest generation. Let's meet Mark and Nicole Tobiasen of Action Coach Business Coaching and find out that coaching isn't just for sports anymore. Then we'll head north to meet the master of the Taos art community, Charles Collins. But first, let's learn how Heritage Hotels have become New Mexico's cultural ambassadors to the world.
I think what makes Heritage different from other hotel companies is that first of all, we're a locally owned and operated hotel company that operates in New Mexico. But the neat thing is that we tell the story of our culture and heritage. Each property has a cultural partnership. The nice thing about that is whenever you stay at a Heritage Hotel, not only are you having a great experience that you're able to take your family and your friends to show the culture of our area, but you're giving back to the community. For every dollar that's spent at a Heritage Hotel, we give back to a community partner. We have hotels that cover the state from the south to the north. Starting in the south, Hotel Encanto Las Cruces celebrates really the rich tradition of Mexican culture. It's like a beautiful hacienda sitting in southern New Mexico. Great resort property, got a beautiful pool we just redid. Great bar called Azul, some of the best cocktails in the state of New Mexico. Just a fantastic place to get away, relax, and just kind of have a nice relaxing weekend. Then moving towards the center of the state, we have two hotels in Albuquerque. Hotel Albuquerque, which is located in Old Town, a beautiful property that celebrates the tri-culture of New Mexico. The Spanish, the Mexican, and the Native American cultures. The grounds are beautiful and just celebrates really the rich tradition of New Mexico. It has a beautiful pool as well, a great place to get away. It has two bars, Casa Esencia and Q Bar. Has Garduños, beautiful patio on Garduños, great place to get away and have a fantastic New Mexican meal. Our other property is Nativo Lodge. Nativo celebrates really the Native American culture in a very contemporary way. One of the coolest things about Nativo Lodge is it's got great artist rooms. We've allowed New Mexico artists, actually local artists, to come, take the room to the studs and rebuild these rooms and celebrate really their form of artistry. And it's fantastic, it's a must-see. Nativo Lodge has a beautiful indoor-outdoor pool, great for families. So we have four great hotels in Santa Fe. First is Hotel St. Francis, which tells the story really of the Franciscan monasteries that moved into that area in the early 1600s. Its theme is in simplicity there's complexity. We have a great bar there called Secreto. It tells the story of the secret grape, how the mission grape came to New Mexico. Great place to have a cocktail. Then moving to Hotel Chimayo, which is also in Santa Fe. And this is really a beautiful, really quaint, romantic hotel that tells the story of northern New Mexico. It tells it through its rich traditions, art, through its weavings, just even in the guest rooms. The guest rooms have beautiful wood-burning fireplaces. You can smell that pinon, it's just fantastic. It's got a really cool bar that celebrates the lowrider culture. It's called Low and Slow. A really cool place to have a cocktail. We have the only exclusive lowrider parking space in the country. You'll have to see that. Some really cool lowriders that park outside that celebrate that culture. And our newest addition to our Santa Fe collection is the El Dorado Hotel and Spa. Our beautiful Nita Spa has just been recognized as one of the top 10 spas in the world and has great views of Santa Fe. As you walk right out of our doors, you're absolutely on the plaza. And then our last property in Santa Fe is the Lodge of Santa Fe, which is a fantastic place to get away as well. One of the only hotels in Santa Fe that has a beautiful outdoor resort style pool. Really nice place to get away, enjoy the beautiful sunlight of New Mexico. That property celebrates really the performing arts, so really a must-see. And then our last property in northern New Mexico is in Taos. It's called Palacio de Marsella, and it tells the story of really the noble women of northern New Mexico. Very quaint little bed and breakfast type of property. The neat thing there is the grounds are just beautiful, the gardens are gorgeous, and it's just a fantastic place to enjoy yourself and get away for the weekend. We want to invite you to come stay with us at Heritage Hotels and Resorts. Let us share a little bit about our culture and heritage with you and with your family, whether it be for a wedding, business, or just for a nice weekend getaway. Whether you're from New Mexico, you're from anywhere in the United States, or from outside of the United States, we'd love you to visit. We think we have really some unique hotels that you have to see. We're really excited to have you. Come experience our hospitality. Let us welcome you to our community. We're excited for you to be here and looking forward to having you.
Next, find out how Mark and Nicole Tobiasen of Action Coach are helping business owners find their way through today's economic challenges.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire & Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives the mechanic to do the right thing every time. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you.
American Tire & Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
What you don't need when it's time to close your mortgage is a nameless, faceless voice at the other end of a 1-800 number. What you do need is a licensed local loan officer who will attend your closing, sit with you and answer every one of the questions that you will surely have as you read and sign over 57 legal documents. At Frost Mortgage, we're licensed, we're professional, and we're local. We don't just close loans, we open doors.
6 chefs, 3 courses, 1 winner. That's Duke It Out, a chef competition benefiting the children at El Ranchito de los Niños, a children's home in Los Lunas dedicated to keeping siblings together. Duke It Out will be held Wednesday, November 5th in the kitchens at Builder's Source Appliance Gallery on Menaul. 5 judges will select the winner and you'll get to sample the food they prepare. Relish the flavors of New Mexico with each chef's unique take on key ingredients. Peruse the kitchens of Builder's Source Appliance Gallery as you enjoy watching the chefs prepare their creations right before your eyes. A limited number of Duke It Out tickets are available at $50 each. For more information, visit elranchitonm.org and then mark your calendar for the big Duke It Out event November 5th. I'm Chris Schuler, your MC for this fun evening at Builder's Source Appliance Gallery. Join us as we Duke It Out for El Ranchito de los Niños. Hurry, get your tickets today.
Hundreds of New Mexico business owners have maximized their potential and profits by utilizing Action Coach business coaching. Let's find out why.
My goals are to add jobs to New Mexico, plain and simple. By adding jobs to New Mexico means that the business community here is stronger, and my passion is helping people. Action Coach was started about 20 years ago in Brisbane, Australia, by Brad Sugars, who was a self-made millionaire who at an early age, in his early 20s, started buying, fixing, and selling businesses.
Brad Sugars reminds me of a modern day Napoleon Hill, which many people are familiar with, and he was actually Henry Ford's mentor. Brad is, I think, one of the most brilliant business minds I've encountered in my life, and he's the man who personally started Action Coach, and his whole purpose in life is to show business owners that there's a better way to run a business, a stronger way to run a business that really enables them to live to their full potential through their business model. And we kind of stumbled upon Action Coach, and while it's a franchise, it really struck us because what Action Coach is about globally is giving business owners re-education, if you will, global tools, proven systems that help enrich their overall operation and help them live a better life.
We brought Action Coach to New Mexico about 5 years ago to help small to mid-sized business owners achieve more money, a better team, and more time through using these systems.
So my name is Eric Bergmeyer. I'm a certified public accountant. I own my own firm. The name of the firm is Bergmeyer & Associates. I've been coached by Action Coach for the last year. Yeah, the differences that Action Coach has brought to the company for me is really begin to help me run a business. And that was very difficult for me to kind of move out of where I've typically been as a CPA technician to now become more of a CPA CEO, if you will. Our financial growth has been substantial. And we've now been able to bring on more accounting staff as a result, and have allowed myself and my wife, who's my partner, to begin to have a little bit more free time. I would tell anybody who would be considering working with Action Coach that it would probably be one of the wisest decisions they'd ever make. Whenever possible, I find myself in front of one of my clients. I use a lot of what Mark has taught me. A tremendous return on that investment.
Shelley Branscombe with Maestas and Ward has grown 75% in the last 12 months, which in commercial real estate, I think that's doing amazingly well.
My name is Shelley Branscombe and I work at NAI Maestas and Ward as a commercial real estate broker, and I specialize in office space. I've been coached by Action Coach for the past 15 months. I would describe their coaching style as very open and communicative. They style it to my business and what my interests are, but they also encourage me to step outside the box so that I can grow and become an expert in my field. The difference that coaching has made to my knowledge and skill is not only to help me develop within my own industry, but also to develop myself outside of my industry. The tangible results that I have seen year to date over last year, my business is up in profits 146%.
We absolutely love helping business owners achieve their goals and their dreams for their businesses and their life.
We start off with a complimentary coaching session that we'll offer any viewer, and they can learn more about that process when they go to our website, actionbusinesssuccess.com.
Up next, compassion, dignity, and a loving home.
Need office space? 3791 Southern Boulevard in Rio Rancho represents an outstanding value in office space in the heart of Rio Rancho's business district. With clean and versatile space available, 3791 Southern Boulevard is a two-story office building and offers good visibility with signage opportunities for tenants. There's only one suite of up to 2,700 square feet still available, so act now. For more information, call David at 505-259-3706.
We'd like to invite you to First Tuesdays, a networking event created specifically for business owners and executives.
Giving you the opportunity to interact on a personal level with business people just like you.
Mark your calendar for every first Tuesday in 2014.
4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar for free hors d'oeuvres, happy hour cash bar,
and networking with fellow business owners and executives.
It's new, it's social, it's your opportunity to make new connections, build relationships, and share new ideas with your peers.
No pressure, no speakers, no roster, and no rules.
And name tags with first names only, so the focus is on you rather than your company.
It's First Tuesdays for business owners and executives, 4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar.
To register, visit firsttuesdaysabq.com. Be there!
Looking for something fun to do in Albuquerque? Look no further. ABQ365.com is your resource for things to do in ABQ. From food and wine to local culture to sporting events, ABQ365 has something for you to do every day of the year. Check out the 365 days of events. Get out and enjoy all your city has to offer. Go to ABQ365.com to make your plans today. As we and our loved ones age, it's heartwarming to know that there are caregivers like Beehive Homes, providing a compassionate, loving environment for the elderly to live in dignity.
First year Ty didn't have the garden in. Then the second year, Ty put in this garden because I'd just bug him all the time. He didn't have something for me to do, and that's true. I have to be busy because I'm still able to. See, people need to have something to take their mind off from the end of life. They do, and that does it. A garden does that. And I think this year probably everybody in the 5 beehives have been down here and looked at it. But you see, it makes a nice trip out in the sunshine. We had about 20 bushel of tomatoes off in that patch, and we had a bushel and a peck of green beans. We had almost 200 zucchini. We had sugar peas and snow peas, and the snow peas got to be about 8 feet tall, and I had to keep roping them up and roping them up. I'd just pick them and lay them on the rocks because people come along and can't pick them up with their wheelchairs. So gardening is very important, and I like to see things grow. I like to help out with the taking care of the family that way too. To me, care is working in my garden. Care is Beehive Homes.
They're often referred to as the greatest generation, and they truly are.
Openings now available in our Hobbs home. There are many dentists around New Mexico, many of whom offer similar services. So what makes Dr. Greg Lepore of Smiles by Design so different? Well, you're about to see.
You know, I honestly believe my staff is one of the best in the industry or in dentistry. And we spend a lot of time teaching them our philosophies, and I think they understand that and they know that very well. And through that, they can take better care of our patients. And our patients, it's really important to develop this partnership and a lifelong relationship with them.
One of our goals is to let people know how much they can appreciate their smile, how much we can do to improve their smile so that they can really enjoy it for a lifetime.
It's about seeing that change in that individual, to see their mouth go from maybe unhealthiness or having some disease to where they're happy and healthy. So, you know, we're committed to that and we work with them closely.
My name is Laura, and I'm a dental technician here in the office, and I've been with Dr. Lepore for 17 years. The thing I like most is being able to give somebody confidence to smile where they may have been self-conscious and not wanted to smile because they disliked something about their teeth.
You know, I have to say, I really enjoy coming to work every day. I have a wonderful staff, and they bless me every day. I enjoy coming to work. I get to interact with them, and you get to enjoy what you do. Luckily, dentistry is one of my hobbies, and it also happens to be my job. And so hopefully that passion shows through all of us.
Coming up, the Charles Collins Art Gallery.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson with American Tire and Service. Did you know any independent, reputable automotive repair center can provide factory scheduled maintenance under your new vehicle warranty? It's true, you don't need to go to the dealer. You know us, you trust us. So check your owner's manual for scheduled maintenance and let your guys at American Tire do the rest. Engine maintenance, transmission, tire rotation, any scheduled maintenance. American Tire and Service, your guys for all your vehicle maintenance and repairs. See us today.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
He's a sculptor, painter, and some say even a mystic. You be the judge. Meet Charles Collins, a Taos art master. Charles Collins is the most awarded artist in the history of the Taos Fall Arts Festival. His works were selected for a prestigious showing at the New Mexico Governor's Gallery, where former Governor Gary Johnson proclaimed a Charles Collins Day throughout New Mexico in his honor. He has been officially claimed a Taos Master by the Millicent Rogers Museum and was selected as the inaugural artist by Arlo Guthrie for the Guthrie Center in Massachusetts.
I was a little kid and I knew that I was going to be an artist. My mother was an artist and it just seemed to be the right thing to do. My art conveys the interconnectedness of all life on the planet, and I feel as though that's the whole point of my art, is the interconnectedness of all life and all beauty and all the cultures. I moved here in 1976 and was attracted to Taos because it was an art colony and because there was a pottery here for sale. And I was a potter at the time and a painter. Sculpture is a very demanding medium, and so is painting, but physically the sculpture sometimes really is very difficult to work in, but you push through and create something that's never been created before. One of my favorite pieces is this bronze sculpture of Lincoln, the Mastermind piece. And it represents, of course, how he united the whole country, and he had this unshakable vision. And it's about how we all fit together as Americans. This is a wax for my newest piece that hasn't even gone into bronze yet. And it's the face of William Shakespeare, and it's about the mastermind of literature. And I've chosen his play Julius Caesar to represent his mastermind. This is Caesar, and he has the traditional sword of Rome. And the helmet is the traditional helmet. And on his back is the coat of arms for William Shakespeare that he designed himself. In the center of the shield diagonally is a jousting lance with a pen quill on the tip. And on the top is an eagle holding the jousting lance with the pen quill. And then this is Mark Antony, who was also Cleopatra's husband. And on his back is the cartouche for Cleopatra and the Egyptian symbols. And then the center figure is Cleopatra herself, with the crown of Isis and the cobras that represent Upper and Lower Egypt. The Christ sculpture is, of course, about the mastermind of Christianity. And it was actually the whole concept for the mastermind collection, the paintings and everything. When he said, "Where two or more are gathered in my name, there am I in their midst also." And that's what that sculpture group is about. There's Simon Peter, who's carrying a basket full of fish, and there's John, who's carrying a basket full of bread, and then, of course, Mother Mary in prayer for humanity. Well, I think everything comes in layers. It's like the sun rises and the light becomes brighter and brighter and brighter. And through different shadows and filters, you begin to see different images. And the light becomes to a certain place, and it's like, that's it. It is, again, about the power of love, because art creates something different, and if it's done in the right way, the vibration of the art is like having a presence in your house or in your room. And it's such a wonderful thing. It's to bring joy. And that's what my gallery is about too, is to bring joy to people who come in and to share it with them.
Albuquerque Business First recently held their Top CEO Business Awards luncheon. We'd like to share with you some of the ways these CEOs give back to the community.
They strategize. They hire. They fire. Hopefully not too often. They find the right people to do the right things while never losing sight of the big picture. They solve problems, anticipate what's coming next, and dream up new markets. And in the middle of all this, they're never too busy to lend an ear or give back. The 2014 top CEOs were chosen based on their professional achievements, leadership, and community involvement. Here's a short list of the organizations they and their companies support.
New Mexico Tech Council. I'm a board member for the Greater Albuquerque Chamber of Commerce.
Steering committee member, Aligning Forces for Quality.
Albuquerque Strategic Collaborative member.
Native Ways Federation.
El Ranchito de los Niños, we've been longtime supporters.
Leadership New Mexico Board of Directors.
The March of Dimes.
Co-founder and director of Dental Care in Your Home.
Advisory board member, Center for Nonprofit Excellence.
I'm a board member at CWLA, the Child Welfare League of America.
Board member for Albuquerque Economic Development.
The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce.
I am on the board of the Carrie Tingley Hospital Foundation.
Founding member and past president of the Home Care Association of America.
PB&J, Peanut Butter and Jelly.
Council member, Hispano Philanthropic Society.
C&M's Community College Foundation.
Former board member, Altamira.
Board member of Los Ojos de la Familia.
Good News for the Nations. The National Multiple Sclerosis Society.
Board member, American Heart Association.
New Mexico Coalition to End Homelessness, former board member.
The Ronald McDonald House.
When we hit our 40th anniversary, we decided to donate 40 trees to 40 charities.
Sponsor of the Domenici Institute.
Special Olympics of New Mexico.
The Board of Directors for All Faiths, formerly All Faiths Receiving Home.
Young Leader Society Council member with United Way of Central New Mexico.
I was a member on the Mayor's Task Force on Child Abuse.
Board member for the Greater Albuquerque Chamber of Commerce.
Project New Day.
The Roadrunner Food Bank.
Member and past president of the New Mexico Association for the Continuity of Care.
YDI.
Advisory Board, New Mexico Advisory Council for Arts Education.
Best Buddies New Mexico Advisory Board.
Former board member, Boy Scouts of America Great Southwest Council.
Spanish Colonial Arts supporter and donor.
Partnered with the Atrisco Heritage Foundation for a grant for education for single mothers.
Comcast Cares Day, where our employees and their families volunteer across the nation.
United Way, contributor, New Mexico Heart Institute.
100,000 Homes National Campaign.
New Mexico Junior Achievement.
Green Care for Troops, where we do maintenance at the homes of service people that are stationed overseas.
Member of the Nota Begay Foundation.
Central New Mexico Nursing Scholarship Program.
Founding member of the Realtor Fund, then, now, and forever.
Mayor's Office for Albuquerque Volunteers Advisory Board member.
I'm a member on the J.P. Taylor Task Force, which works with early childhood education issues.
Board member for the New Mexico Health Insurance Exchange.
All Faiths Receiving Home.
Eisenhower Middle School Choir.
Board member, treasurer, and past president of Uniting New Mexicans Against Adult Abuse.
Wounded Warriors.
Board of Directors, American Association of Museums.
Mind Research Network.
Former board member, New Mexico Cancer Center Foundation.
Life coach and teacher.
Congratulations and a special thank you to all of this year's Business First top CEOs. The New Mexico Sinus Institute is changing the lives of New Mexicans who suffer from sinus issues.
Sleep apnea is a serious medical condition in which you stop and start breathing multiple times throughout the night. The tongue can actually stop the air from going into the airway and passing into the lungs. More than 18 million Americans suffer from obstructive sleep apnea. 90% of them don't even know it.
Oftentimes people think that sleep apnea really is just feeling tired and not sleeping well. But there's more serious conditions that sleep apnea can cause. The condition can actually lead to many illnesses, including heart disease, heart failure, stroke, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and in some cases even death. Oftentimes people that have sleep apnea think that they're excellent sleepers because they can fall asleep at any time, reading a book, watching TV, because their body is always tired.
Fortunately, there's a life-changing procedure that can reduce the size of the tongue, allowing air to pass freely. A series of 6 minimally invasive 15-minute procedures can make all the difference, even for those who require CPAP.
Many patients that I see rely on devices like CPAP, which can be really uncomfortable and cumbersome.
In fact, with the procedure, the RFA procedure, we can even reduce the flow of the CPAP machine, or for some patients, we can actually get them off of their CPAP machine. Plus, the procedure is covered by Medicare and many other insurances.
Why suffer from loud snoring and sleep apnea when one procedure can make all the difference?
Improve your sleep, your health, your life. Call or visit the New Mexico Sinus Institute today.
That's all the time we have this week on Who Rocks New Mexico. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And while you're out and about this week, if you see our men and women in uniform, stop them and be sure and thank them for their service. If you'd like more information on the folks you saw on today's show, check us out on the web at whorocksnm.com. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week.